How's it going, everyone? We're here to check out some more Smallands and or small land, I should say. And we're here in our little hut, and I went and crafted pretty much everything that we could from the last time. And yeah, I figured what I'm gonna do is kind of do a series, but focus on the idea of like being informational, like this is what you should do next, kind of thing. And yeah, hopefully you guys find that helpful. So basically, we've got our first hut down. We can make a workbench. And in the workbench, the two most important things we made is the crude hatchet and the mandibular pickaxe. And as you'll see here, the pickaxe is made with a bull ant mandible and then pretty much just basic stuff. So nothing too special, you just have to go kill a bull ant. And then with the crude hatchet, you just need 4 chitin, which means you need to kill at least 4 of the Sawyer beetles, which just takes forever. They aren't that great, they're easy to dodge, but man, it takes a while. So anyways, that is done. I've got a bow, some arrows. Make sure you equip your arrows, otherwise they aren't going to work. Also, repairing, up here, big button, repair. If it is damaged less than 60%, you can repair at the cost of 0. So something to very much so consider. That is why I highly recommend having what you need for a workbench in your inventory at all times. So that would be 10 wood, 5 fiber, and 5 resin. So that way you can keep your stuff going, because you can pretty much just plop it down wherever. But the first place you want to head to is where they tell you to head to, which is this stone guy over here. It's going to be Kalev. So you want to head over to Kalev and talk to him, and he's going to give you your next set of armor upgrades that you can get. That actually does give you some armor, and this makes quite a bit of difference. So you can say, hey, you know, what are you doing here? And then he's going to talk about he's, you know, supposed to protect these people here, but there's a mine collapse. But really, all you're here for is the armor, right? So there you go. Something has been updated. Oh, so there is someone who wants to talk to you, and blah blah blah, so that's important as well. And then as you'll see here, he can make you some armor. Now, some people may have a second set of stone armor, and it's called the backer stone armor, and that's for people who backed the game in early times. So that's literally backer, they backed the game. There's no difference other than a physical appearance. So if you don't have that, that's just what it is. So that's a little confusing there. But as you'll see here, the whole set is going to be, let's see, 8, 8, 8, and 16. And quite a bit of fiber, so we're going to need to go and get all that kind of stuff going. And there's plenty of stone, but it's kind of being protected by bull ants down there. And no, you can't mine this very convenient stone that looks super awesome safe. You gotta head on down here. But that's okay, because we're ready for them. Now, the bull ants honestly take the most damage from... if you go ahead and scan, you'll see vulnerabilities, edge damage. So it's going to be the sword. You'll see bow, not so much effective. Sword, much more effective. So, yeah. Just drop down here and finish fighting this guy. There we go. And there's usually some screws around here. Yep, there we go. And we don't want to end up fighting like 7 of these at once. So let's see. When are you going to come over here? 2 of you. Oh, 3 you're trying to. This isn't going to be pretty. Oh, run. Oh boy. This is where we don't make it. Oh, there's the other one. I forgot about you. Oh, we're toast. Oh, my slick moves won't save me. Oh no, not enough stamina. I can't roll. Ugh, swing. Woo. All right. You can get some pretty good hits off if they can't see you. Whew. Alright. See, I told you I got a little bit better at this, guys. Oop. Alright. Definitely gonna need to make some more bandages. I feel like fiber early on is such a pain until you get this hatchet. Then it goes not too bad. So we'll show you that. We'll chop down some trees, is what I call them, since, you know, they're still technically weeds. But we're tiny, so they might as well be a tree. But, yeah, I think you guys probably don't want to sit here and watch me mine a bunch of stones. That's going to be pretty uneventful. So I'm going to go ahead and get what we need, and then we'll come back, craft the armor, and move on to what you should probably be doing next. Alright, so we are back, and we have our stone, so now we need to go and get fiber. And so with this beautiful chitin axe, you can now cut down the mauve plants and other little trees, as I call them. And boom, there you go. That one's mostly wood. So you want to look for things with like green stems instead of brown. Brown's going to give you mostly wood. So also, I think we're going to have to take these bees out. Because they're at the rye stalks that we need. And this is a lot easier to do if you have a friend with you. I recommend taking out the little ones first. Oh. This hurts. This hurts. Gotcha. Oh, no. Dang it. Did not want to be poisoned again. Oh, it didn't cast. Okay. Whew. Well, at least, well, with the poison. And there you go. Honey crumbles will be your advanced recipe for crafting bandages. So that's also a nice thing you get from bees. And now we can get all of the fiber. Look at that. And seeds, which will be important with the next tier of stuff, because you'll need to make seed oil to refine things. We do need quite a bit of fiber, so I think what we're going to do is just like we did with the rocks. Now that I've kind of shown you how to get it, and, you know, how to put this hatchet to use, we'll go ahead and cut and bring it back once we have all the material. Oh, so you can kill fireflies for a recipe as well, so I believe you just have to pick up the firefly juice. Let's see, I'll drop that. Yep, there you go. Firefly buildable torch. So there you go. Alright, so we have built our Stonecutter. That's the first most important thing, and as you can see there, it unlocked a couple of different things for us. So now we can also make a cauldron, which needs refined wood, and a apothecary table, which also needs refined wood and bark, and a tannery, which also needs flint and refined wood, and then also a larger box with refined wood and garlic leaves, and a covered bed, which also needs garlic leaves. So yeah, that's unlocked a few things for us. And then also in here now we also have access to the stone tier things, so you can make stone bricks. Here's that seed oil, which I said is very important. We're gonna go ahead and turn all of our seeds into seed oil. There we go. And yeah, we'll make a little bit of refined wood here. And yeah, so the next stuff we want to get to here is the flint stuff. And that, of course, is going to take a little bit of time. So there's also some new weapons unlocked, like I said, the spear right here. And I don't like the spear that much myself. It feels kind of too slow. Same thing with this hammer, but it does do a decent amount of damage, but the flint sword is so much more of an upgrade, in my opinion, just with its speed, that I kind of wait for that. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on there. But as you can see, you unlock tonics from the apothecary table, and so forth. But we should have everything we need to go get our armor here. So let's talk to our friend. And let's do our chest. Oh, our inventory's too full. That's a bit of an issue there. I have a chest in the corner we can dump some stuff into. Let's see, let's just put... Oh, we're gonna need the rocks. I'm dumping the first thing we need. Also, wings. Hold on to those. Very, very important. Let's see. Also, nectar you can get from the plants. Anything that has a flower pretty much will drop nectar. So, here we go. And actually, you can skip right to doing this by doing C and just going boom. And what did I put away that we need? All of my resin. Man, I'm having a moment. This is a tutorial of how not to do it right, guys. Let's just grab 30. That should be plenty. Alright. Oop, climbing his everything over here. Alright. Chest piece. Mask. Uh-oh. We ran out of fiber again. Man, fiber is real. The struggle for fiber. I thought I totally had enough. Looks like we don't. So we do have a little bit of the armor. We'll come back, and once we do have the rest of the fiber going, we'll bring you back. And the fiber was in the box. So we are right back, and we should be able to make our other two pieces. See, I knew I had enough. I just put it in the box. Oops, there we go. Alright, we've got our full stone armor on. Nice. So we got that going on. We've actually got a bit of protection against things beating on us. That will be very, very nice. But the next thing I wanted to actually do was a Ladybug travel kit. So we just need some edible mushrooms. And we're going to go tame a ladybug. So, yeah, let's see, edible mushrooms. I think those are all poison. Yep, we're gonna have to come back and get one, so we'll bring you back once we have the pack going, and we're heading for a companion ladybug. Alright guys, we have what we need, and we're here. So, basically, to tame stuff, you need to have whatever their treat is in your inventory for the ladybug. It is actually the travel kit, which includes their treat. And then you gotta bust them down to 50% health. So that's almost one hit right there. Be careful of the ladybugs, they're a bit sensitive. Come back here, we just want to make friends. It's okay. Wow, they are fast. I feel so bad for hitting it. I'm sorry, little guy. Oh, it's still screaming. There we go. Oh. Tame. Oh, look at the little pack on it. Oh, that's so cool. I love it. But there it is. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is claim a great tree. It's one of the most important things you do in this game because of the way it works. So we're going to go ahead and wander over to one, climb it, and show you how that works. So we'll be right back. Alright guys, so this is my last piece of advice for this video, and it's get your great tree as soon as you can. And this is a great tree. You'll notice it's these huge trees with a big old bunch of mushrooms around the side of it, and you're gonna have to find a part of it that has like a lift. And oh boy, that took so much of my health. I didn't make bandages. We've got some ant skewers for some food, and oh no. We took apart most of our base down here to bring it with us. We left like a bed and a workbench and stuff. But yeah, let's not fall off again. That would be bad. And there we go. This is our way up. And there's a little bit of a kind of like jump puzzle-ish, but I wouldn't really say it's a puzzle, it's just a don't fall off kind of thing. It's the best way I can put it. You guys will see as we climb up here. But the nice thing is once you've claimed one, you don't have to go to the top of the next one, you only have to get up to the lift. And you're going to be like, well, what's the lift? Well, I'm going to show you right here. you'll see this little platform. So you'll see we're only a little bit up the tree, and there's this platform here. And you can say, hey, I want to claim this tree. And it says you don't have a tree yet, so you can't. So, but that changes once you do have a tree. As you can see, our ladybug's following us, which is good because they have some stuff on them. And that's the sole purpose of them, of course, is that they are a pack mule. They run away from danger, they do not fight, and you can't ride them. So, mounts are definitely a pretty fun idea for this game, and I hope they flesh them out a lot more. I'd like to see more of an art kind of thing with breeding, having more than one at a time, you know, that kind of stuff. You know, having them all have some sort of utility or use. You know, being on the back of a gecko and it not being able to tell it to fight is kind of weird when it can fight on its own. You know, stuff like that. But, you know, it's all just kind of the bare bones stuff right now. So, not too concerned. And if your pets kind of lose you, they'll kind of try to teleport to you. There's also a pet whistle you can make to call them, actually literally right to you from anywhere. And, yeah, that works pretty well. Be careful when using it, trying to make them cross water directly. Sometimes they'll just run into it and die. Most pets can't survive going underwater, just like we can't. Don't let it trick you. You don't go up those branches. You're going to drop back down on this side and start going up. And it's a little bit different, I think, on each tree, especially where the starting area is. But in general, this should pretty much be how you get up the majority of the trees. Make sure you don't launch yourself off like I almost did, because that's an instant death. Also, when you die from high areas like this, your body will go to where you fell off of. So, you know, if I jump from here and die, it's going to put it right here. If I jump and land on here, my body's going to be from where I jumped from, if that makes sense. So, you know, it's not where you landed. It's where you originally jumped and died. Because, you know, sometimes you land places where it's not retrievable, so that's kind of a nice little feature. Ooh, let's not bounce ourselves off again. You can see up here they get a little more narrow, so they try to make you kind of clench a little more. You'd think, oh, they're closer together, it's easier, but not really, it bounces you. And here we are! We made it. There's the lift. Let's claim our tree. Bom bom! This will get you an achievement if you haven't done it already. And now this tree is yours. You can build all over it, including most of these branches and so forth, up until this kind of space right here. And you have your very own tree lift with your very own tree butler, who you can ask to, you know, bring you up and down to the lift area. So there we go, everyone. We'll come back next time and show you the little, you know, hut we've built up here so far. And we'll show you what to do next, which is pretty much head to the shore and talk to, come on map, this guy, and get ourselves some flint. So we'll be doing that next time. Thanks for watching.